How can you accelerate sales teams? So one of the things I always am amazed is that companies don't always know their ideal customer profile, the famous ICP. They always tend to make it very large and broad because when you build a company, you want to say yes to everybody, which is one of the biggest mistakes you can do, right? So the first things first is try and figure out who's your ideal customer profile, who are you selling to so you can build lists, you can know where to find them, etc., etc. So once you have that, the second thing is looking at the sales process, which always has two parts for me. Part one is you need leads, you need to do the proactive outreach. Sometimes it's a reactive model, but you need to go to the people that you do not know, your prospects. That's one. And two, once you have them, you have to move them quicker through the sales cycle. To fix the first part, a lot of companies look into inside sales models. That means you hire people that are trained to only do outreach. They are trained to do outreach, to qualify, to get the meeting done, to give it to the sales. They call that inside sales models. And there are several inside sales models. You can build them. For instance, if you have a large outreach, you'll have two inside sales that actually generate leads and you'll have one sales sitting behind. If you have a lot of inbound, you'll do the opposite. You'll actually have one inside sales and two sales sitting behind, etc., etc. So there are many ways of scaling and speeding that up. On the other hand, what we see now is a trend for full stack sales. That means AI, technology, ChatGPT, all the little SaaS tools that exist to figure out and enrich your data are there and actually pretty easy to work with. And what companies expect is that the sales can master those. So you have inside sales model to accelerate your teams very quickly, or you're going to hire full stack sales that can actually do best of both worlds. At the end of the day, the most key is the relationship, where the trust is being built in the conversation, right? That is where sales will happen. And then there's a lot of closing techniques, but at the end of the day, you need to build that relationship and start from there to gain quick traction.